Now, most of you already know that for the Q3 of 2022, Nio had given us the guidance or the Q2 earnings to say that they are expecting or they expected to deliver vehicles of between 31 and 33,000 vehicles, which is something that is incredible because that meant that for the month of September, all of the new investors or those of you that are investing onto the Nio stock or were of course anticipating that Nio will or is to deliver vehicles of between 10 and 12,000, which is something that is incredible because today, ladies and gents, we got to see Nio giving us their September deliveries, and I must say that I was very excited when I get to see those numbers because indeed Nio managed to deliver as they had projected, meaning that they managed to deliver vehicles of between 31 and 33,000 vehicles. Now, before we get deep into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video, not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate if you can just hit the like button if you do enjoy the content that I'll be giving you about Nio's September delivery and what is it that obviously is making the new investors or most of the new investors to be excited going or starting from the October deliveries going forward. So please do hit that like button if you do enjoy the content that I'll be giving you. So without a waste of time, for the month of September or for the September deliveries, Nio delivered 10,878, which is something that is incredible because now it is 4 months in a row where we've been seeing Nio delivering over 10,000 vehicles. So this is something that makes the Nio investors or the Nio retail investors to see that it looks like now a worst case scenario where Nio will deliver just over 10,000 vehicles. There's no way we are going to see Nio delivering below or vehicles of below 10,000 because number one, we are seeing Nio, or we have seen Nio ramping up their production in their old factory, and not just only that, Nio just opened a new production facility or a new factory called Nio Park, which by the end of the year it is expected to produce 300 or to have 300,000 per annum, which is something that is incredible. So these 10,878 vehicles that Nio produces meant that Nio for the Q3 of 2022 they delivered 31,607 vehicles, which guess what, it is within the range of 31 and 33,000 vehicles, which Nio told us or announced when they released their Q2 earnings. So this is something that is incredible, and this just makes you to see, or must just make you to see, that even the projections that Nio made for the upcoming month, because for instance during those Q2 earnings, the CEO indicated that in the Q4 Nio will be breaking monthly record every time they report or do their monthly deliveries, meaning that for the month of October, worst case scenario, we can expect Nio to deliver over 13,000 vehicles, which is something that is incredible because as it stands, Nio's monthly record I think stands at over 12.9 or just over 12,900 vehicles, which is something that is incredible. And getting to know that Nio from October going forward, we will see them delivering over 13,000 vehicles makes me to be really excited as a Nio investor. Now, you know that of course these deliveries that we got to see today included the Nio ET5 model, and this is the long-awaited model in Nio because this is the model which is just said to do very well. Nio managed to deliver over 200 vehicles of the ET5, and you know that they started delivering the vehicles yesterday. So these over 200 vehicles which we saw Nio delivering are just the deliveries for yesterday, which is something that must just show you that obviously for the month of October we'll see thousands and thousands probably of this ET5 being delivered, of course, to clients, which is something that must just show you that obviously this is a car. In fact, ET5 is the car that is expected to have most of the deliveries every time Nio delivers or report their delivery results. So because its pre-orders has surpassed all of their previous models, even the orders, when you talk of the orders and the waiting period, it is the one that has more waiting period, which chances are very high that it is the one that has most orders when comparing to all the other Nio vehicles. So Nio is just set to do very well, ladies and gents. And the CEO with the ET5, you already know that in the Q2 earnings, he mentioned that by December, they are expecting to deliver over 10,000 vehicles of just this ET5, meaning that, ladies and gents, when we, of course, include the other models, Nio is just set to deliver robust delivery numbers when it comes to, of course, their December deliveries, which is something that must motivate you to remain bullish, stay long and strong onto this Nio stock. So I'm very excited that once again Nio delivered vehicles over 10,000 over 10,000, because this to me just means that worst case scenario we can expect Nio will never ever maybe deliver vehicles of below 10,000. This is something that must just show you that Nio goes from glory to glory. Nio has never delivered over 30,000 or 30,000 and above when it comes to the deliveries that they were producing each and every quarter. To get to see Nio that this quarter they delivered over 31,000 vehicles for the Q3 of 2022 must just show you that Nio continues to grow in terms of the deliveries. Nio continues to deliver more and more vehicles, which is something that must just shows you that even when it comes to the revenue generation, Nio continues to grow in terms of the revenues they generate each and every quarter, each and every probably month, which is something that must just motivate you to remain bullish, long and strong onto this Nio stock. So the 10,878 vehicles, like I said, which Nio showed us or revealed to us today, made me to be really excited, because with the ET7 they delivered over 2,900 ET7, and with their new latest SUV they delivered over 1,800 ES7s, which is something that must just show you that this is a company that is doing well, and it looks like all their new models which they launched this year are selling quite good, because the ES7, ET7 and the ET5 are the new models that Nio obviously Nio launched this year or started delivering this year. The ET7, yes, it was revealed in Nio Day 2020, ET5 Nio Day 2021, while the ES7 it was revealed sometimes around May, June this year, which is something that, of course, knowing very well that these are the three vehicles with the latest Nio technology, is something that really excites me to get to see, of course, Nio being able to generate or report such deliveries on these cars. But one of the cars or one of the deliveries that I'm really wanting to see starting from October are the ET5 deliveries, because I know that with the ET5, or you remember that with the ET5, Nio is producing this car in their new factory called Nio Park, meaning that we can start to see maybe Nio starting with delivering more and more of this ET5 model in the coming months, because this is a vehicle, like I said, that Nio is producing in the new factory. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick update about the Nio deliveries which we just got to see today. If you enjoyed this video, like I said in the beginning of this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, as it helps with YouTube's algorithm. Otherwise, before you load the boat onto this Nio stock, you already know that you need to do your own due diligence, that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.